Hey everybody, I'm back. Another crazy week. Drinking a little Shackleford Rosé cider. I've never had it before. I'm gonna pour it in my glass right now. I'll give it a taste in a second. A little ice. I want to start today by saying interesting because the Judge Jackson nomination for the Supreme Court started today this week, and it's like a circus. We're run by clowns. We may as well just put up a big top and see how many senators we could put in a phone booth and see if they all come out with red noses and big shoes, because it's all nothing but political theater. Cory Booker is the greatest B-list actor up for an Academy Award. If anybody saw what he had to say to Judge Jackson, oh my God, he was crying, he was laughing, he was quoting. Outstanding performers, but it's all nonsense because everybody's going to vote on party lines. Nobody really cares. Nobody cares. The Democrats know they have it because Kamala's going to break the tie, and the Republicans aren't going to vote for her because they're Republicans. That's just how it works. But I'm curious, who in the White House thought it was a good idea to nominate a judge who is light on child pornography? So if somebody's convicted, she gives them light sentences. She said something to the effect that these people may not be about sex. They would like to be collectors so they could be in a community of people. Pedophiles? Is that the community they want to be in? Is that what she's supporting? And then she went on for some rambling nonsense with the internet now. Child pornography is different. Yeah, it's different. People have a lot more access to it. You used to be able to keep it under your mattress. Now it's all over your computer. You press a button, she said, and it could go out 10,000 people. Again, 100,000 people. Again, 1 million people. 10, 15 times. People could be in jail for life. I'll tell you what, one picture they should be in jail for life. I don't care. 1 or 1 million makes no difference to me. These are children. And we can't have people as a Supreme Court justice protecting our children. I don't want them. White, black, green, purple, male, female, Asian, or even Irish. Toast to that. Oh, rosé's got very nice taste, by the way. So I just want to know who had that idea. And I'm thinking, who had that idea? Is there anybody in government whose son's got a laptop with child pornography on it? I'm just saying, could this be a kickback? Maybe you get my son off because she is the same judge who was on the Maxine Jossane thing who sealed all the names of the people who were the child people. It'd be a little payback so Hunter doesn't go to jail. You know, he is a despicable human being. Speaking of Hunter for a second, I just want you to think about this. And not that there's anything wrong with sex workers, it's a job. But there is a stripper out there who has a child, and that child's mom is a stripper, and their grandfather is the president. That is a weird combination. Once again, nothing against either one. Just a very odd combination. And their father's a vile, disgusting human being. I think we could all agree on that one, no matter what party lines you're on. It used to be, they asked the judge, can you define what a woman is? And she said, no, I can't, I'm not a biologist. So by saying that, she kind of said being a woman is based on science, not just on your feelings and your ideas. Just saying. But let's get back to Leah Thomas for a second. Leah Thomas's, her peers on her swim team, her teammates, said that they're uncomfortable because she walks around with her male genitalia hanging out. Her male genitalia. Her and male do not go. So whatever your pronouns you think they are, her and male never ever matched, not once in the lifetime of the English language or probably any other language. Just saying, man. Just saying. It is a little weird. So we went from believe all women to what the hell is a woman? I'm not sure anymore these days. Actually, I am sure. 2 basic things, penis, vagina. You got one, you're a woman. You got the other one, you're a male. Talk about the science. Talk about the science. Talk about the science. Mayor Adams in New York are letting athletes and performers perform and do their athletic events with no mask. He's lifting the private ban just for those people. But he's following the science. Could somebody explain to me like I'm a 5-year-old what the science says that athletes and performers cannot give or acquire the virus, that they don't need a mask? But if you're a police officer, you do. If you're an ambulance driver, you do. If you're a fireman, you do. If you are like my man, the Puerto Rican bear, if you are a garbage man, you do. This is insanity. And I'm calling it discrimination. And I'm calling out Mayor Adams for stupidity, which we shouldn't be stop. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Should be something. Surprised is the word I'm looking for. Is anybody besides me surprised that the Taliban is not keeping their word on how they're going to treat women? They're not letting young girls go to school anymore, and they're not letting women out of the house, and they got to wear the things on their head all the time anymore. Anybody really surprised? I'll tell you what, Whispering Joe is a little surprised. He said he is. He cannot understand. He had agreement with the Taliban. You know, I'm surprised. The Taliban, very trustful people. Hey, they gave you their word. I'm sure they were going to live on it. Just ask the women. Really is. Really is. And this Judge Jackson. You can't question Judge Jackson anything, because if you question Judge Jackson, you are a racist and a sexist. However, if you question Judge Clarence Thomas, who's already on the Supreme Court, you're fighting for democracy. Apparently that man doesn't have a race. Apparently he's a neutral skin color. I don't know what he identifies as, and he looks like a black folk to me, and I think he's a pretty damn good man. I'm just saying, you may not like it, but I think he's a good man. Just one crazy, drunken Irishman's opinion. Can't really give you more on that, but you get a lot of my opinions elsewhere else. I don't know. Whew. Now, there's a couple of articles about trans this week, and one of them said that if you are not ready to date a trans person, you just aren't mature enough to date. I'm going to disagree with that. You don't want to date a trans person with a penis, that's on you. I've already discussed this with Dinger. Very good people, that's what you want to do with your life, I'm down. You go do whatever you want. But somebody wants to date a trans person, that's called personal choice. I don't want to date a giraffe, that's my choice. That's all it is. I want to date a woman. That's it. A woman with the real woman parts. That's what I wanted. What a lot of men want. And then there's a governor candidate up in Massachusetts, and they talked about the transgender bathrooms. She wants all the bathrooms to be transgender. And a woman, a very nice woman, said, listen, I am very uncomfortable with having my daughter go into the bathroom with a transgender with a penis. And she said, well, you're going to have to teach your daughter how to hold it then, I guess. Can you imagine that's your answer? To tell your child to hold it because some guy who's identifying as a woman wants to go use the woman's room? Because this is going to work out great. Just like the bathhouse in San Diego where the guy was walking around with all the young girls, turned out to be a sexual predator. I'm not for it at all. Have a unisex bathroom, and this way you can make a choice. Do you want to use it or you don't want to use it? That, perfectly okay with female, unisex, male. Very simple solution. Somebody should come to me. I'm a little better after a couple of drinks. Maybe come over tonight after whiskey. I'll be a little bit more prophetic. I'm not sure I could be a little less understandable. I can't give you that one. Now, what do we got here? The government is thinking about giving out gas cards twice a year for $800 to help fight the rise in gas prices. I got a better idea. Why don't we start drilling here in America again? Open the pipeline. I don't want a gas card. I want prices to be back around $250. I mean, what are we doing? So you're going to give it to me for $800? What is it going to get me through 2 months? Maybe? Forget it. If I had a bigger truck or somebody's got a big truck that got to work, $800 a drop in a bucket. Come on, man. Joe, whispering, dementia, sleepy. I don't know what I'm calling you these days. Get with the program. I think you're structuring it so we do have to double down on this clean energy. Because this is your agenda. Let's get people back to work. Let's get people gas and lower prices and stop blaming everything on Putin because it is insanity. And to go out and tell us to be prepared for food shortages, there's a war on the other side of the world that doesn't directly impact us or our nation or our freedoms. I understand wanting to help those people. You gave them $15 billion plus another couple billion plus another couple of $100 million, but you have cities like Baltimore and Los Angeles, the homeless population, New York City, being destroyed. So our tax dollars are going to Ukraine to help those people, but yet we don't have enough money for Medicaid, and we don't have enough money for what we need here. Let's get it going, please. LA really is crazy. The crime is so rampant in LA, the mayor came out and said, please do not wear jewelry in public because you may get robbed. Same mayor defunded the police, got rid of some policemen, and is not cracking down on crime. I've got a better idea. Wear your jewelry, see if you can carry, take care of yourself, and crack down on crime a little bit. Hire some more police officers. You can't wear your jewelry in public. Just wear it in the privacy of your house. Hey, that's it. Get jewelry. Wear it at home. It's like wearing your mask in a house. Same place. Wear your mask at home and your jewelry. Things will go great for you guys out there. Now, here at home, the squirrel's been quiet. Life's been quiet. But the other night we're eating, and the squirrel said to me, "Hey, Dad, you're a sheep in wolf's clothing." I said, "Squirrel, what are you talking about?" He goes, "A sheep." He goes, "On the outside, you look really mean. But on the inside, you're okay." So I got that going for me. Okay this week. Could change in a drop of a second, man. Now, I just want to congratulate everyone for surviving the winter of death. I think we all made it. It was the first day of spring last week. I survived. Everybody survived, that I know. Nobody passed. Thank God. Let's see what happens in the spring. Who knows what new variants coming down the road. But I know Fauci said he's having a hard time predicting how to combat it. You know why? Because they haven't created it yet, and they haven't created new nonsense. I'm figuring that'll be right around the midterms. I don't know. I can imagine the people on the other side, you know how mad they were at Kavanaugh's high school yearbook? Wait till they get a load of Hunter's laptop. That's going to be a good one. Then we have, like I said, out in California is a crazy place out there. Out in San Diego, there's a school. And for punishments, they're going to start to use cultural discipline. So you're going to be punished based on your culture. What, are they going to take my whiskey away? How ridiculous is that? They're calling it equity. Equitable punishment based on culture. Can you imagine? Well, he just committed a few crimes. He's white. We'll give him this. This one's black. We'll give him this. This is a woman. We'll give him this. This is an Asian dude. We'll give him this. Can you imagine that? You're getting punished for a crime and what you're doing, bad behavior, based on your culture? I don't know. Are there cultures that it's appropriate to commit crimes and to behave badly? Because they're apparently not going to get anything. Hey, that's my culture. Just rap somebody in the face. Culturally. It really is. It really is insane. And I read one here. Here we go. I'm going to finish up early today. I don't get a lot to say. Dear Angry Mac, things keep happening in my life that are causing me trauma. Things like when I go to Starbucks, I'm not getting what I ordered. People are looking at me wrong. Someone yelled at me for not wearing a mask. My life is full of trauma. What should I do? Toughen up! None of that's trauma, sister. You know what that is? That is just a bad time on you. Get over your bad self. I can't even enlist it for this as trauma. I was laughing reading this when you wrote it in. Why would you write this? You're not getting enough vanilla pumps in your latte and it's causing you trauma? Maybe you need to see a psychiatrist and get on some lithium or some Xanax. I don't know what you need, but you need some professional help. More than just a bottle, man. Really, I really don't know what's going on. Last piece of advice I give it to you every week. Find somebody you love. Tell them you love them. Tell them you appreciate them. Tell them they're valued. Tell them everything you feel about them, because the most powerful words in the English, again, 3 words when you string them together, is I love you. Go give them a hug. I love everybody. I see you next week.